Welcome, Berserkers. We're not in the workshop today. We're in DeRidder, Louisiana, Benoit Ford. So we have a small booth set up here today. We have beautiful weather and can't ask for much more. Let's see how it goes today. Today we had a booth at Benoit Ford in DeRidder for their 1 millionth birthday party bash. Invited by 1 million. And we had a booth up there for the Ursa Forge, and there were like 8 other booths and 6 people who attended, so we made like $25 total. Yep, went straight to gas money because we are on our way to the Golden Nugget. Lake Charles Golden Nugget. Lake Charles Golden Nugget. We've been invited to be on the guest list for the Lost Lonely Boys. A lot of L's in these sentences. But yeah, that's where we're headed now. Who invited us? Our good friend Jesse, that's who. Jesse what? Jesse White. Jesse White. Our good pal, buddy, that we were in New Orleans with. Exactly. Who we hung out with in New Orleans whenever we went to see N Minor. Just last week. Exactly 1 week ago. Yep. Rock and roll, baby. This is how you make them roots, baby. The roots of Collins. Yep. So now we gotta go to the Golden Nugget. Hang out there. Go chill backstage. Welcome, Berserkers. We're here on episode 4 of the Waterdoggo knife. What we're going to go ahead and do today is grind off the forge scale, put the handle on, and sharpen the knife. Let's get after it. Now that we have the blade about 90% of the way done as far as shaping goes, we're going to go ahead and put the handle scales on. Let's go ahead and start working on that. Alright, so what we're about to do is called a chamfer. It's where you take the grinder and you create an obtuse angle in order for the pin to be pinged and mushroom out. That way it swells up inside the handle and it creates a mechanical bond for the handle. Right, so this is what happens whenever you rush cutting handle scales and trying to get them on there correctly. This isn't good. This is pretty far off, so I taped it up, put the pins in, and I'm gonna go ahead and sand these until they're approximately the same shape. Alright, now that we're at the gluing process, the handle scales are to the right shape, or close to the right shape. We're using an A and B epoxy. Just a little 5-minute epoxy. That should be plenty. So whenever I mix this together, it'll cure in 5 minutes. Sounds like a lot of time, but it's really not. Especially if something goes wrong. So what you want to do is you want to get it all over the handle scale, on the pins, and a little bit on the knife. Now that everything's glued up, yes, I know this looks pretty atrocious right now, but we're gonna take the grinder to it whenever the epoxy cures. First things first, I want to apologize for my absence lately. I've had some personal pursuits that I've been taking care of. Now, as far as the knife goes, we're all glued up. We just need to peen the pins and grind down these handle scales. So let's get after it. So before you go ahead and peen the pins, what you need to know is you need to use a small ball peen hammer. So you want to use a small hammer because you don't want to bend the pins inside the handle scales, because you'll just mess everything up and pretty much have to start all over as far as the handle goes. So let's get right into that. Also, you want to do quick light blows and work in a circle on the pin. What you'll see is it starts to mushroom out. Try and let that focus up a little bit. Alright. So it'll start to mushroom out and swell up. And that's what you want. That creates a mechanical bond inside that handle. Alright, so what I'm about to do is called stropping. I made this by myself, as you can see, with these amazing skills. But all I did was take a scrap piece of leather, put some buffing agent, or a buffing compound rather, on there, put a scrap piece of wood, nailed it together, and now I have a strop. So stropping is removing the wire edge on the blade. A I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute, but what you do is you drag the blade backwards, knock that wire off, and it'll leave you the edge that you actually look for. So let's get after it. Alright guys, so thanks for making it to the end of the series. The knife is done. It looks all nice and pretty. Put some oil, coconut oil on this. Really brings out the grains on the black micarta. But yeah, oiled it up. Now we're gonna send it off in the morning. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Y'all have a good night.